We are joined by Mark List from Monster Jam. Hello, Mark. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Just here getting ready to finalize our summer tour pretty much. Going to New Orleans this weekend, but it's been pretty fun all this year. Just doing a transition from the arena tour onto the stadium tour. And wow, it's been just a whole amazing experience after a 2-year break from COVID. Come back, return, and wow, it's just been a whole amazing journey. Learning a lot, improving, racing against some of the best athletes in the industry. So wow, it's just been amazing.
Very cool. You are the driver of El Toro Loco. How long
That's
you been at this, Mark?
well, I started about 14 years ago with Monster Jam as a heavy equipment operator. They came to Costa Rica. They hired me as a translator for the dirt crew. After that, I joined the dirt crew. I started building tracks, getting familiar with the sport. And 7 years into it, the opportunity of testing behind the wheel of a Monster Jam truck came around. So they invited me to North Carolina at Digger's Dungeon. That's the first time I ever drove a Monster Jam truck. And wow, what an experience. Well, the time went by almost a full year, and I never heard back from Monster Jam. But after a year, then they contact me later, and it's like, hey, will you like to be part of the Monster Jam University? And the Monster Jam University, it's in Paxton, Illinois. The 14-time world champion Tom Mintz is the professor. He's the one who trains all the new athletes. And well, I had the opportunity to come and join the Monster Jam University, where I trained to be part of the Triple Threat Series, which was a competition where we race with the ATVs, the side-by-sides, and the Monster Jam truck all on the same night. So it was crazy. We were running, changing gears. After a full summer of training, I graduated the Monster Jam University, and now I have 7 years of experience behind the wheel of El Toro Loco. Something that I'm very happy about, and I'm very proud to be a Latino because I'm from Costa Rica. So I had the opportunity to travel the whole entire world with Monster Jam, driving El Toro Loco, which has been just fantastic. I mean, coming from Costa Rica to represent the Latinos all around the world has been an amazing journey, to be honest.
I was going to ask, there's not Monster Jam in Costa Rica, is there? Or does it travel down there?
It does travel down there. Actually, last time we performed in Costa Rica was in 2018.
Okay.
That was my first ever backflip performed with a Monster Jam truck in front of my country. My mom, my dad, first time they got to see me drive a Monster Jam truck, and in front of the president, the first lady. It was like one of the biggest highlights of my career was to drive down in my country. So now I'm just looking forward till the day that the promoter down there decides to bring the show back down, which we're all hoping to come back soon because we know the fans down there really love the show. So that's the thing with Monster Jam. We had the opportunity to travel, like I said, the whole entire world from South Africa, Costa Rica, Argentina, Brazil, Australia, China. So yeah, it's amazing.
And I love that, you mentioned that you're representing the Latinos in Monster Jam over in NASCAR. Daniel Suarez just won a race a couple weeks ago. So, I mean, hey, Latinos are taking over the racing world. This is cool.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we have the one in Formula One too, doing pretty good, the Mexican, and there's a lot of Latinos out there. I mean, there's a lot of talent, and I'm happy to be one of them, representing and proving to the world that we can do it too.
That's amazing. So Monster Jam, you mentioned it is a traveling show. How many weeks a year are you actually on the road?
Well, all depends on the schedule. This year I've been performing pretty good, so my schedule is staying pretty busy. As of now, I started in January, and I have been pretty much nonstop. Maybe I had 2 weeks off. I'm just getting ready to have another 2 weeks off before I start going back to doing more events. So fortunately, we're back on full schedule, and we're staying pretty busy. I already jumped in 63 flights this year. That's how many. That's how many airplanes. I keep count of them. I keep posting them on my Instagram story all the time. So it's pretty awesome to see how many flights. It's tiring, but it's rewarding. We got a good family on tour, good friends. So we look forward to go and leave on Thursdays, come back on Sundays. So it's nice.
Very cool. Do you get to explore the cities when you visit, or is it all work and no play?
We try. I mean, we try to go out for dinner and go and do something during the day. We have a morning media and practice usually on Friday. So after that, we have the rest of Friday to go and check around the city, go and do something quick, and then get to work. I mean, we're there to work in reality. So that's kind of like our main goal. If we want, we can plan ahead of time and stay a little longer in another city if we have interest in doing some activities. So it's pretty flexible, actually.
Have you been to New Orleans before?
I've been to New Orleans, not as a driver. I've been there several times as a track builder. I like New Orleans a lot. So looking forward. I know it's going to be hot, but I'm looking forward to come down there and close our summer tour in New Orleans. It's going to be pretty fun. The lineup of athletes that are coming down there, it's amazing. There's a couple drivers that I haven't raced with them all this year. One is a native of New Orleans, which is Cody Saucier. So he's going to be there. They're joining our tour. So it's going to be amazing. And the floor there in New Orleans is super big. So that's something that we look forward to come to that track, because we have a big room, a lot of room to do cool stunts on the Monster Jam truck.
Yeah, being in the Superdome, that's a good sized place. So yeah, very cool. Are you going to get to go play a little bit while you're here this time around, or are you strictly work this time?
Well, I was trying to come in early, but I couldn't change my flight. So I guess not. I'm going to get there late at night, wake up, go straight to practice, maybe go and do something on Friday, but well, we still got to be responsible. We get Saturday happening. So no, mostly work, but I like New Orleans a lot. So looking forward to be there. I mean, my friends Cynthia, Barr, and Camden, they're all three of them are going to be there, which they're drivers. So we're trying to be all together and do something fun for sure. And like I said, this event is just like amazing. The whole setup of the lineup of events happening is very interesting. Like I said, very good athletes. We start with the racing bracket. After the racing, we move into the two wheels hill competition, which last weekend I just won that competition. It was amazing.
Nice.
I got the yeah, it's one of my favorite ones. I've become pretty smooth at standing my bull into the front two tires, blowing the steam into the dirt as I'm doing it. And then the professor Tom Mintz, he created this move called the maximum moonwalk. Well, last week I performed it and I did it pretty good, so that gave me the win. And well, and last we go into freestyle, which is 2 minutes, right? Of just do what we want to do to impress the crowd, because all the fans get to be the judges. They get to score for all of us. So we're trying to win their heart by doing cool stunts in the Monster Jam truck.
I love that just by talking to you, I can tell that you've just got a big passion for Monster Jam. Like, what is your favorite thing about being a part of Monster Jam?
It's a combination. It's one thing that once it gets into you, you can't get out of it. Yeah, it's hard. I've done it for 14 years now, but mostly, I mean, the reaction of the fans. I mean, yeah, it's the pit parties, which is something amazing that we have even this weekend. People can come and get pictures and autographs with everybody. At the end of 4 hours, you're exhausted. I mean, you're entertaining people, you're exhausted, but then you get rewarded. You're gonna go and jump in that 1,500 horsepower Monster Jam truck. That you're just going to go and show off your skills, and you hear the people cheering for you. So it's just rewarding at the end of the day. I'm passionate. I love to see the reaction of the little kids, even the adults, because it's a whole family entertainment. So it's just an amazing opportunity. Like I said, I'm living my dream. Literally coming from Costa Rica, I'm living my dream. So during COVID, I also had the opportunity to go and do different stuff. I moved up to Alaska. And I work in completely different than what I do. Actually, was very physical, labor intense, and it made me even appreciate my job way more than what I did before. So I'm very happy to be in that behind the wheel.
Very nice. And you mentioned how hectic the Monster Jam schedule is. You've already had 63 flights this year. What do you do in your time off?
It depends. I mean, for the most part, if I'm very busy with the schedule, when you come home, you barely got time to do your laundry, repack, and then I try to stay in shape. I try to work out as much as I can. So I come home and I try to do that. When I'm in Alaska, I usually there's so much activities going on. We go snowboarding, camping, mountain biking. There's always something going on. I am an adrenaline junkie. So anything that involves adrenaline, I'm doing it. I love to play the drums. So that's one thing that I do. When I got time off, I just sit in my room, play my drums pretty loud. So, but no, I'm always on the go. You never know. You will see me here today, and tomorrow you will see me in Alaska. Next day you'll see me in Costa Rica because my parents live down there. Always looking for adrenaline. I need mountains in my life. That's one of my priorities. So Florida doesn't offer those too much, but I'm here in Florida for the convenience to travel to all the events.
So you live in Florida currently?
Tampa and Alaska. Yeah,
Gotcha.
I'm bouncing back and forward.
Gotcha. Well, luckily for you, the weather here in New Orleans isn't too terribly different than Tampa, but unfortunately for you, we have no mountains whatsoever in New Orleans. We actually kind of go the other way. We're like a bowl as opposed to a mountain, you know. So.
Right. No, I know that you guys have that pier to try to keep it from flooding.
Right. But
Right.
hey, what we don't have in mountains, we make up for in delicious food and revelry. So come on down anytime.
That's one thing that we were talking. We were looking forward to go and try some of that delicious food from there. So yeah, no, all of us drivers, we're really looking forward for this weekend. It's going to be amazing. Hopefully, we get a sold out event. That's when we like better, because then we can go even bigger. The louder they get, the bigger we're going to go. So
Nice.
we want to see those seats full. So
Yeah.
hopefully everybody can come and check us out.
And it is Saturday night, 7 o'clock at the Superdome. You can go to monsterjam.com for a link for tickets, Ticketmaster, Superdome website, lots of ways to get tickets. But let's sell it out for Mark and all the Monster Jam drivers. Saturday
Yeah,
night.
I know. I mean, I'm looking forward to see all you fans from Louisiana to come over, check us out. Like I said, we have the best lineup of drivers. Like you said, Ticketmaster.com, monsterjam.com. You can find all the information. I want to see you guys in the pit party. Come support me. I'm Latino, but I promise you that I'm not going to disappoint. I didn't wear the word loco in my shirt if I wasn't crazy.
Love it. Mark List from Monster Jam, thank you so much for your time today. We cannot wait to see you Saturday night.
Thank you.